What is up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist, and I welcome you to the second episode of Grim Dark Battles. Now, if you don't know what this is a who would win type lore between two characters from either Warhammer 30K or Warhammer 40K. And this one is special because in just this second episode, we already have a subscriber request, and it pits none other than the chapter master of the Blood Angels, Dante, going up against the Despoiler of Chaos, Abaddon. So without further ado, guys, let's dive into this grim dark battle. Now, before we get into the actual fight, let's narrow down who these combatants are. So on one side we have Dante, which is the chapter master of the Blood Angels, and as of 8th edition, he has been named the Warden of the Imperium Nihilus, essentially making him supreme commander of the northern sector of the Imperium of Man. Now, he got this title by the Primarch himself, Robute Guilliman. Now, there have been countless battles that Dante has been in. So Dante has been a space marine for a long time, 1,600 years to be exact, and for the past 1,200 years he's been chapter master. During his long life, he's fought countless horrors, and he's always come out the victor. At the gates of Pandemonium, Dante fought and banished Scarbrand back into the warp. On the planet of Skylos, Dante won a battle against a Chaos Psyker who used his powers to literally steal decades away from Dante's life, aging the already old Marine. However, Dante ain't no bitch, and he cut him down. Now, Dante also killed so many orcs on the planet of Canau that Imperial scribes didn't believe his kill count. He even fought against Gaskell and Armageddon. And essentially, you name it, he's fought against it, and he's won. But I will say this, more than a few times, the Sanguinor had to come in to save Dante and his Blood Angels. So even though Dante sounds like the greatest hero the Imperium have seen, he's just a space marine. And like all space marines, he's not perfect. But anyway, let's talk about his weapons and war gear. When it comes to his war gear, he dons some pretty, well-known attire. He's got an iron halo, he dons artificer armor, and he also has a jump pack. So Dante's ornate golden armor protects him from harm, while his jump pack allows him to cover much ground in a single leap. It also thrusts him into close combat just like a battering ram. And the iron halo also protects Dante through the use of a conversion field technology. Now, he also wears the Desk Mask of Sanguinius. This golden artifact strikes fear in the heart of the enemy, weakening their morale and combat prowess. However, against Abaddon, I feel like this mask will literally have no benefits. But now let's jump into his weapons. He has frag and crack grenades, as well as his Perdition pistol. So this pistol is a powerful yet ancient version of an Infernus pistol. It is essentially a melta weapon that can pierce not only Terminator armor, but even the hull of a Land Raider. And now we come to his most known war gear, and that is the Axe Mortalis. So this axe is as ancient as it is deadly, and boy is it old. It's master-crafted, and it has a blade that is hyperconductive, meaning it has a field that can make hacking away a foe a very easy task. So now that we know all this lore about Dante, let's jump over to his nemesis, Abaddon the Despoiler. Abaddon the Despoiler, the Chaos War Master, was the first captain of the Luna Wolves and Horus's right-hand man. However, after the heresy, he became the leader of the Black Legion, as well as War Master of all of Chaos, meaning that all four of the Chaos gods, Khorne, Slaanesh, Tzeentch, and Nurgle, empower this chaotic warrior. Now, when it comes to his notable battles, there is a very big elephant in the room. So Abaddon has led a lot of crusades, 13 to be exact, but out of those 13 crusades, 12 have been failures. Or so we think. So let's begin by first realizing that Abaddon has mastered a vast force of chaos demons, primarchs, chaos marines, and all of these come from various different warbands and chaos gods. And not just that, they all hate each other. But Abaddon has made them all kind of make a temporary truce and kind of united them towards one goal. Now this is no easy task, and it's something that literally only Abaddon can do. Now yes, you could say overall these were all failures even though he united them. However, even though the main goal wasn't reached, billions of lives has been lost. And at the same time, some minor goals were also accomplished. For example, I believe it was during the second or the fourth crusade, Abaddon got his famed war weapon, Dracnian. But anyway, Abaddon has also crushed countless space marines as well as Xenos creatures throughout all these crusades. But I'd have to say that his greatest feat was when he defeated a near-perfect clone of Horus himself. When it comes to his war gear and weaponry, this ancient cataphractii Terminator armor is worn by Abaddon. So it has chaotic runes and it protects Abaddon from literally almost all mortal weaponry. On top of that, he also has Dracnian. Some call it a thorn in reality, others the shard of madness, and they are both correct. This demon sword slices clean through land raiders, draining the souls of the men inside. Literally all material objects would essentially be smoke compared to the blade. That's how easily it cuts through anything. And finally, he also has the Talon of Horus. This famed weapon of Horus now lies upon Abaddon's right hand. It is a lightning claw equipped with a combi bolter. This weapon mortally wounded the Emperor, and it also ended the life of the Primarch Sanguinius, a feat that I'm sure Dante will never forget. So now that we know the lore, the weaponry, and the battles behind these two combatants, let's dive into this epic, grim, dark battle. Death and evil loom in the air. The Colosseum spectators are all uneasy at having such a foul and demonic being in their vicinity. However, this fight will continue. The gates open, and the two Astartes step out into the battlefield. In the name of Sanguinius, I shall vanquish you from existence. This will end just like the battle upon Horus's flagship did 10,000 years ago. Dante grips his Axe Mortalis and charges forward, his jump pack propelling him like a golden comet. Talons clash against Axe. Shing, shing, shing. With a quick thrust, Dante narrowly avoids Abaddon's Dracnian. At all costs, he cannot take a blow from this demonic sword. Not even his axe can parry it. Dante charges in once again, tackling the Despoiler. However, Abaddon catches him and tosses him to the ground with a mighty thud. He laughs as he unloads his combi bolter into the fallen Blood Angel. Dante's Iron Halo absorbs most of this damage. Slash! Yet another epic miss by Dracnian. Dante fires a few shots from his Infernus pistol. However, Abaddon's armor swallows the melted charge whole. Stop these mere attacks already. Your foolish Primarch wishes to see you again. But I won't give you that luxury, Dante. Dracnian will feast on your soul for all eternity. These mere taunts don't faze the ancient Space Marine. Instead, Dante tosses all of his frag and crack grenades at Abaddon, showering him in an explosion of shrapnel. Knowing this wouldn't harm the Chaos War Master, Dante uses the dust from this explosion to cover his ascent into the sky. And with the force of an avenging angel, Dante hammers his axe deep into Abaddon. By the powers of the four Chaos Gods, Abaddon narrowly avoids death, the axe instead cutting deep into his shoulder. In retaliation, the Talon of Horus pierces Dante's abdomen. Blood drips from these wounds as Abaddon laughs. Dante struggles to free himself, his vision now getting blurry. But just then, he sees his Primarch's face. He feels his battle brother's determination to avenge Sanguinius, and he knows he has to win, even if it means losing his sanity. Dante grips the axe which is still embedded in Abaddon's armor, and with a blood-curdling yell, he slices clean through his shoulder and severs Abaddon's arm. The black rage has consumed Dante, and in this rage, he pulls out the Talon of Horus from himself. Using both the axe and the lightning claws, he overwhelms Abaddon in a fury of attacks, and finally he lands another devastating blow, this time taking Abaddon's other arm. Now armless, Dante plunges Horus's talon straight through Abaddon's skull. The winner of this grim dark battle is Dante. And there you have it, guys. Dante is the winner of this battle. So after doing the whole poll, you guys chose Dante to win with a whopping 66%, meaning that Abaddon only had 34% of your vote. Now I am part of that minority. At first I didn't see any way that Dante could best the Chaos War Master. I felt like Abaddon was just too empowered by the Chaos Gods, and Dante's just a chapter master. Yes, he's ancient. Yes, he's had countless battles, but so is Abaddon. And Abaddon, not only that, but he has Dracnian. This blade can literally cut clean through force fields, clean through armor, and not only that, but it'll steal your soul. So this was a very, very difficult battle to kind of piece out, but all in all, I mean, it ended the way it did, making fun at Abaddon the Armless, Failbaddon. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys thought about this epic battle. If you guys have your own what-if scenarios, send it to us at our Facebook page or email it to us at onemindsyndicate1@gmail.com. Now stay tuned, guys, because next up we have another epic battle. This time it is the Aeldari forces going up against the Thousand Suns. It is indeed a battle of the Psychers, as Eldrad takes on Ahriman. This is one you don't want to miss, so stay subscribed for more grim dark battles. This has been the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.